excited for this?
Yeah.
You ready? Okay.
Excited.
All right. So let me ask you this. So for example, let me just give you. Now I have to look at the audience.
There's audience now.
There's audience now, not just the camera. Okay. So let's say two people are celebrating their birthdays. Last October, we do have a lot of birthdays.
We have
right?
November's too.
November's
A lot.
too, yes,
Really
a lot. But I think a lot more on October.
October?
Yeah, a lot of 18th birthday. Okay, so let's say this. Two birthdays, right? Imagine this. So for the first one, you prepared for that person's birthday. Maybe you prepared the invitation, you wanted it to be special, or even decorated the place, even maybe getting food catering for that person. You wanted everything to be special because this person means a lot to you. Just imagine from our birthday celebrants. You want them to feel loved, valued, and celebrated. And then there's this other person, hypothetically, okay? Not
Hypothetically.
hypothetically.
Yeah, hypothetical.
It's different. You remember their birthday at the last minute. Yes, at the last minute. You don't really prepare anything. You just throw something together to say you celebrated it. Maybe you even serve leftovers from last night. You know, just let's celebrate your birthday. We have pizza from last night. So now, who do you think will feel more loved and valued? You have to think.
I mean, the second one got money, you know. They gave her money maybe. But of course the first one, because it's the
If they give the money, they're special.
of course the first one.
Yes.
The first one. Yeah.
Yes. Because the first one, because the person you plan prioritized and gave your best effort to, right? So it's the same when it comes to our relationship with God. In our earthly relationships, we naturally show our love by giving our first and giving our best. But when it comes to our relationship with God, do we make time? Do we even prepare or give our best effort? So do we give Him the first priority? Do we put Him first before everything else, before our plans, our schedules, our desires? Or do we offer Him what's most valuable, not the leftovers? And I told you, this is not just about money, which the students have a lot of money. But I know, but everyone can relate to this because we're gonna tackle more about, it's not just about finances, but what do we give God the best? Yeah. Okay, let's read our verse. Okay, you can read it. Can you see it?
Proverbs verse 3 to 9 to 10. Honor the Lord with your wealth and with the first fruits of all your produce. Then your barns will be filled with plenty, and your vats will be bursting with wine.
Yes. Oh, okay. We have a comment here first. Oh, Gabby's here.
Hi,
Okay.
Gabby.
Okay, good evening everyone watching with my family in Bakersfield. And Nananita, type in.
My
Type in.
takeaway is God is the owner, we are just the manager. I remember that.
You just called
I
Nananita.
just remembered that right now because, you know, selective memory.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. And Demi said, hi Kat and Uriel. Wow, pink. Yes, we're pink panthers. Just kidding. Okay, we love pink. Okay, so as we read our verse today, you know, Solomon was the one who wrote this. Known as the wisest and the wealthiest man who ever lived. So wrote the book of Proverbs. His words carry deep wisdom and practical guidance, especially when it comes to handling wealth. So, you know, he's the wisest, he's the wealthiest. So I think it's a good thing that we have to listen to this person. So before we talk about money and giving, we need to understand the foundation of what Proverbs teaches. So in Proverbs chapter 3, actually, it mentioned, if you have your Bible with you, you can, I know our students have their Bibles on their hand. I know. I know.
Right, guys?
Yeah, on Proverbs chapter 3, verse 3, it talks about the steadfast love and faithfulness of God. So these two characteristics are not random. And they echo God's word in Exodus chapter 34, verse 6, which is the Lord's self-declaration to Moses of his character in covenantal relationship. So in other words, Solomon begins by pointing us back to the very character of God. Because before he says something about, honoring the Lord, he goes back to the character and the love of God and his unwavering faithfulness. So in verse 5 to 6, which is a lot of people quoting this verse, and even me, this is one of my life verses. Can you read it?
Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean with your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will make straight your paths.
Yes. So you can't. Are you familiar with this verse?
With the first, just chapter 5.
Yes. It says, trust in the Lord. You can't truly trust someone you don't know. That's why the starting point is always relationship.
Yeah.
And it says even all, not just some of your heart, all areas of your life. That's even the financial. And even what's like every deep areas of your heart. So let's say, let's do a situate here.
Okay.
So about trust and relationship, right?
Mm-hmm.
When we were planning to go to ENC, so you just told me, okay, Ate, I'm gonna fly with you, just book my ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then what did I do? So I got your name, like give me your full name and your date of birth and
The money.
The money.
The money.
All right. And then he gave it to me. And then right there and then I book our flight. So I just told you, we're good. We're gonna fly. We're gonna be there. And you even told me, just like last time.
Yeah.
So because we already have that
Yeah.
relationship and you trusted me enough that, you went to Florida last year. Oh, last year, yeah. You went to Florida last year with what? Yeah.
No.
December 30th.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Last
See?
year. Sorry.
You went to Florida with one piece and I made you come back here
And
in whole. Like, you're good. You know that we didn't go to Texas, we didn't go to any other place. You know that I will bring you to Florida and bring you back here in LA. So what if someone will just tell you, Uriel, I'll book your flight, we'll go to ENC, give me your money.
Ooh, I'm not giving them my money.
Even if it's your friends. Just kidding.
Yeah, no.
No, not
Only
I'm sorry,
responsible.
guys.
Only responsible people.
Oh, only responsible people. They're looking like me.
Hello?
Me. Can you see? Do you think anyone will?
No one's responsible here. No one.
Whoa!
Except the. I can't. Middle Asians.
Oh, Middle Ages. So those who are old.
No,
That's why
I
you
did not say old.
That's why
I
you
did not
trusted
say
me.
old. You said old. You said old.
No, but the thing is, why did you trust me? Why did you give me your information and then even give me your money?
Because we did it already, and we call this. I've been with you like most of my time here in the U.S. So it's like you're my auntie. No, tita. No, I'm just like family tita, like family tita. I'm not saying you're old. No.
Okay, we can do this. Okay, alright. I'm not sure if I could trust them. Okay. But you see the point here. But Uriel was saying that we already have a relationship and that's where the trust was built already. And same with what we are talking about here. You're not gonna give anything to God if you don't have that relationship and you don't trust Him enough.
Yeah.
And as we begin talking about God giving our first and best, this truth becomes even more important. Giving isn't merely an obligation. Like Pastor Kit said, giving is a journey of trust. And every giving decision is a decision to trust. Let me say that again. Every giving decision is a decision to trust. So now we're going to talk about 3 hard decisions to give God our first and best. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Any comment before I proceed?
No comment at this moment.
Okay. Alright. Okay, let's read our first decision.
Yeah.
Okay. Read
Um,
it for me. Which is,
Oh.
what's the first one? Which
Oh.
is
Worship.
yes,
Worship. Yeah.
worship. So choose a posture of worship. So Proverbs 3 verse 9. Read it.
Proverbs verse 9 said, honor the Lord with your wealth and with the first fruits of all your produce.
Yes, it says honor the Lord. Okay, this is your favorite. What do you mean by honor? Okay, now redeem yourself. You said this was your takeaway last Pastor Kit's preaching.
So the root word of honor is kabod, K-A-B-O-D, which means like heavy or glory. And then it indicates something like, I'm not reading.
Okay, I trust you.
Substantial, profound, and of great importance. Not a burden, but a deep, weighty presence.
Yeah, so that's what it means by kabod. So it means treat with respect because of who they are and what they have done. So when you say honor the Lord, and it's really, when you take a look at the Bible here, if you guys have your Bible with you, look at verse 9, and you can see it here. The Lord here was all even.
All caps.
Yes, all caps. And it says, because it means Yahweh. I am who I am. And remember, kabod, it means treating with respect because of who they are and what they have done. So that's why we have to give our highest respect to the Lord. And why worship? Okay, what do you mean by worship for you personally?
Worship.
What do you mean when we say like worship the Lord?
Sing and praise your Lord. Oh, sing and praise with everything in your heart to the Lord.
Is it only singing, you think?
No,
Yeah.
it's a lot of things. You can dance with your all might, and then give the word.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Worship is actually attributing worth and reverence, both outward acts and an inward obedient heart. So it sounds familiar, right? Honor and then worship. So when we honor God with our wealth, we are actually expressing worship. So worship is not limited to singing songs or praising our hands during a service or dancing. It's a lifestyle of devotion. It's about giving God the highest place in every area of our lives. So when you honor God, you worship Him. So wealth and money are valuable, but when we put God first, we're declaring that God is far more valuable. We're saying that He matters most above anything we own or we could ever gain. Any comment?
I mean, it's basically what do you call this? It's in the lesson, first and best. We just put God first before anything else. Because if you don't, I don't know what's gonna happen. But that's all we need. That's basically what it means and what we're discussing right now.
Right.
You don't give the leftovers. You give the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically
Amen.
it.
All right, we'll wait for the students' comment too. Oh yeah, they're
Yes,
cheering
yes.
for you. See?
For us.
For us. Okay. So let's say here we give honor to whom? It says honor to the Lord, not on ourselves, not on our skills, achievements, and accomplishments. It always going back to the Lord. So maybe you work hard for your income. Some of our students are working part-time. None of you guys, but maybe doing your chores. You get allowance too. But, sometimes you work hard for your income, save diligently, or earn that raise or bonus. It's easy to think, I did this, I made this happen. So again, the honoring goes to the Lord, not to us. Giving, whether maybe it's not about money, but giving whether it's our time, talents, or treasure isn't about showing what we can do, but about showing who's the most important in our life deserves the glory.
Mhm.
Like you.
Yeah.
Like you're a very talented person. Any comment with that?
Am I very talented? Um, I don't know. They always say I'm talented, but I'm only talented in music. So that's
Good.
it. Yeah.
So how do you give honor to the Lord?
Um,
When it
I-
comes to your time, your talent.
Sometimes I just play around with music while worshiping the Lord. Cause what do you call this? I practice like every day. So like when I'm bored, I just play. I just I just play worship songs and everything. And I don't sing because I don't sound good. That's not my area of expertise. So.
I can sing for you.
Ooh.
And actually, maybe people don't know this, but the time that Zach was giving, worshiping the Lord, it's even him who's asking us to come early and even have that just a moment to worship the Lord through songs, and he loves that. And yeah, good job. So next one is it's all gonna circle. All right. Oh, Mika made a comment. Look. Okay, read it.
Oh, Mika said if we can do our best for our grades, we can do more for God.
Come on, Mika.
Eat
All
that.
right. Good. So see, you get it. It's not just about money. It's not about finances. But see, even our students said that we can do more for God. All right. Waiting for the others to make a comment too. Okay. So next is after worship, then the next one is another decision is
Surrender.
surrender. Okay, choose a life of surrender. Why surrender? Let's read our verse again, Uriel.
Okay. Our verse again is honor the Lord with your wealth and with the first fruits of all your produce.
So, like what I've been saying a while ago, wealth isn't just about money. It's anything you value deeply. Your time, your energy. You guys have a lot of energy.
Yeah.
Your abilities, your relationships, friendships. Don't close your eyes. Your resources, talents, ambitions, and even your job for the
A lot.
yeah. So these are the things that you value deeply. So wealth represents what costs you something that holds weight in your life. So that's why when God talks about honoring Him with our wealth, He's not only referring to finances, He's inviting us to bring before Him whatever we treasure the most. So if I'll ask you, what's the most important thing in your life that gives weight in your life right now as a student? Really?
Gives
Yeah.
weight? What do you mean? Sorry.
What's the thing that you value the most right now?
Oh, my guitar. Oh yeah. My guitar. Sorry. Is that a fast answer?
Yeah,
But-
that was quick. Yeah.
My guitar, yeah.
Yo, so what makes you think that it's the most valuable thing in your life?
Because I love my guitar and I always play with my guitar. That's what I do when I'm bored.
Yeah. And how do you surrender it to the Lord? I mean, I'm not saying you offer your guitar, but how?
What do you call this? By me just playing, I'm worshiping my music and then worshiping my music.
Yeah.
That's what I can do. with
Yeah.
My guitar.
Thank you. So also for others, I was thinking you're gonna answer school.
Oh! School?
Actually, your mom's watching.
I love school.
Oh, no lying. We're at prayer night.
Second.
No lying. Guitar first. But God invites us to bring before Him whatever holds the highest value in our lives. So honoring Him means being willing, not pressured, to offer our best to the one who gave us everything. Like for example, for people, because I remember you just said about your guitar.
Yeah.
And I remember there are people who value so much their car.
Shoes.
Or shoes, yeah. But let's say here, like your car, you can't even, like, I'm not condemning those people who can't eat inside their car. Maybe, or you value so much your car that you don't even use it to
To go
bring
to places.
honor to the Lord, like even serving other people, giving them a ride,
Mhm.
or offering them, like picking them up or dropping them off because you don't want any scratch or any mess in your car, right? So, because I just remember that when you said about your guitar, or you could value your guitar. Because I remember, Savannah, I'm not putting you on the spot, but she brought her guitar today,
Yeah.
and she was like, "Oh, be careful! That's my guitar." But we still use. I was gonna say, but we still use it to do our praise and worship a while ago. So thank you, Savannah.
Thanks, Savannah.
Yeah. Right. So giving God our best and surrendering what we have to Him is an expression of our gratitude for who He is in our lives. So imagine someone you care about deeply, a parent, spouse, or a best friend. When you want to give them a gift, you don't settle for something ordinary. Do you look for something special, something that shows how much they mean to you? Like, for example, and guys, we know this. Like, for example, Christmas. Let's say you're giving gifts for the people that you just met, you know, maybe a keychain or something that you give it all the same for these people. Maybe you just, I don't want to mention, because maybe they're coworker. They're new, and you just gave them, like maybe
Maybe what?
a keychain, or I don't know, I can't think of it, or notebooks. But it's different when it comes to your kids or to your spouse. Like imagine you're giving all your friends, or maybe all the acquaintance, or all your classmates, you're giving them something, maybe cookies, and you gave that to your spouse too.
Mhm.
Like Merry Christmas, cookies as well. It's gonna be different, right? You're even willing to sacrifice when someone is special that to you. Maybe even cut back your allowance. Did that ever happen to you when someone is special, or maybe you're a best friend? You save some of your money and give it to that person.
Very good question.
You never?
I did. I did.
You did, what did you? What did you do?
I just spent all my money on their gifts. That's it. And then what do you call this? Then I have no more food. Not no more food. Wait. That's wrong.
We have someone who's starving.
I just what do you call this? I just don't eat lunch. I just eat at home.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see? You're even willing to make that sacrifice. What did you get this person? If I may ask.
Ooh.
I got a vinyl. I got 2 Pop Marks and a shirt.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ooh, I should not supposed to hit that.
My mom's watching.
It's okay. We're gonna edit that.
Sorry, mom.
No, but the point here is when that person really means a lot to, again, we're going back to the relationship again. Then you're willing to sacrifice whatever it costs you. Even if you're not eating out, you're even willing to sacrifice that and just, go home and really save money. When someone's asking you, like, go to horror nights, you don't even go because you're willing to sacrifice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So just so that you can give someone the best.
Yeah.
You do it that out of obligation. This
Out of obligation,
person,
yeah.
so this person didn't ask you like,
No.
I want this and I want that, blah 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 blah. No, you just do it because you love that person. Because when someone matters to you, giving your best feels natural.
Mhm.
It's an expression of your heart.
Yeah.
Why you're laughing? They don't. I think they don't agree with you. Do you guys agree with him?
Yeah.
Yeah. see?
Disagree, right?
Yeah. Right. Okay. Oh, Daryl Joyce made a comment. Uriel,
Guitar over. Yeah, of course. Sorry. Guitar over school.
and it was liked by your mom. No, just kidding.
Sorry. What was there?
No, when someone really is important to you, you want to give them the best.
Mhm.
You're willing to sacrifice whatever it costs you.
Uh-huh.
And that's our relationship with the Lord too. We don't do it, I hope we don't do it out of obligation because, because you saved me, God, so I'll just do it anyway. Because if it's coming from a heart of, obligation, then entitlement comes in.
Mhm.
Creeps in. Entitlement, like you're gonna feel like, oh, I did this for you, God, and I gave up everything. I was willing to sacrifice everything. I was willing even not to do my homework yet, just to come here, just to spend time here, because Attica told us to be here, and that's why we're here. And it's gonna be an entitlement, or you're just really getting frustrated at home. I hope we don't have frustrated people here. But they're willing.
We don't, right?
I know we don't.
Look at them. Look at them.
They're willing to sacrifice their time, even effort,
Mhm.
giving the best effort, just to honor the Lord. Any comment?
Comments. I mean, that's what you said, that, we sacrifice a lot of things, even though that, like, we can't let go of the thing. We still, like, God knows that it's better for us to sacrifice that somewhere, that thing that you love. It's much better for you. It's much better if you don't have that thing or someone than, I don't know if I'm making sense.
Can you explain it more?
I said, basically what I said, that it's much better to let go of someone or something or something that you love than just keep pushing through. Even you're not, in fact, that this person or this thing does not help you anymore, or this particular something does not help you grow closer with God. Right. Yeah.
But you're talking about what is easier to let go of what cost you the more.
Yeah.
Because of having that relationship with the Lord. So with the person that you gave those gifts, it was easy for you to make those sacrifices
Mhm.
because you valued that person.
Yeah.
And I hope we have that hard decision as well, that we're willing to surrender and let go of anything that anything that is costly, just to honor the Lord.
Mhm.
Oh, we have a comment? Okay. From Sachi. Wow.
No,
Oh, from
this from
Zeph.
Zeph, this
Okay,
from
okay,
Zeph.
read it. Wow.
How are you going to sacrifice something for yourself when you can't sacrifice or give something to the Lord?
Wow, Zeph. Why are you using Sachi's? How are you gonna sacrifice something for yourself when you can't sacrifice or give something to the Lord? One more.
Yeah.
Obedience is better than sacrifice. And I think that was Ray Ann's tithes and offering last Sunday. He was talking about obedience. Yeah. And then our next is, first, what is the first one?
Worship.
Worship. And then when we worship the Lord, we're willing to
Give everything.
give everything. It's the second point, which is
Surrender.
surrender. And now, going to our third point, which is
Dependence.
dependence. All right. Choose to live in dependence on Him. Why dependence? So read our verse again.
Honor the Lord with your wealth and with the first fruits of all your produce.
Okay. Giving Him the first fruit is reflecting that God holds the first place in our lives as our most valuable treasure. So the offering of the first crops of the harvest or first fruits was a reminder to the people of everything God had provided for them. So imagine a farmer during that time. And I want to explain this more about first fruit. Because we're thinking, okay, I'm going to give the first one to the Lord. Here's all my harvest, and I'm going to give the first one to the Lord. But actually, here's what's happening here. After months of labor, the farmer finally sees the first crops growing, right? Instead of keeping them, he gathers the first and best offers to the Lord. So he's gonna give and offer the first fruit without knowing if he's gonna harvest even more on the field. That's trust. That's trust right there. And after giving, he returned to his field, not knowing if there are more harvests to come. So it's not like, okay, I do have all this money or all this harvest, and I'm just gonna give all the first to the Lord. No. You just give the first one, and you're not sure how are you gonna how much are you gonna harvest. Same with, let's see it like this. In our context, we have more coming.
We have
okay.
students.
All right, feeling student.
You get it?
All right. Let's say here in our context, let's say giving our first to the Lord, giving our, let's say our tithes, giving our tithes to the Lord, without even knowing how are we gonna even pay all the bills or coming expenses that we have. But that's trust, knowing that God is gonna take care of you, but you still wanna give the first to the Lord. And let's say it this way, and we're gonna talk more about tithes as for next week. But let's say here, giving our first. I'm not gonna go too far, but when you wake up, what's the first thing that you do?
Ooh. When I wake up, first thing I do is
No lying.
I'm not lying. I'm not going to lie.
I was just saying.
first thing I do is check my notifications.
See, and thank you for being honest. What else? Like maybe I'll ask our students.
Yeah.
What's the first thing that you guys do when you wake up, aside from opening your eyes? Oh, Carl is saying, scrolling your phone? Yeah. Thank you. What about the others?
I also scroll my phone.
Scrolling your phone?
You too? Sorry.
Yeah.
Click the snooze button.
Going back to
That's
sleep.
going
Yeah,
back
that
to
is true.
Going
I
back
click
to
the
sleep.
snooze. Need more sleep.
And talking about our first, what's the first thing? And we're talking about not just money, right? Not just finances, but also our time, which is what holds weight in our life. The first thing that you do is you check notifications. So that means you check more what the social media says compared to what the Lord says.
No. You're making me feel. You make me
No,
sound.
I'm just saying it. That's why I thank you for being honest. Because what's the first thing that you do really holds value in your life too? You just woke up. So what's the first thing that you're thinking? I'm going to check if someone liked my post. Or I'm just going to see if people went out or text me back. The last person that I talked to probably text me back and I fall asleep and now I want to see what he or she said instead of giving our time to the Lord first. Right?
Yeah.
Can you make any comment with that?
I mean, for me, I just check all of, because I have like 10 group chats. So I
10 group chats?
yeah, I don't know how, but I just check every single one and then like, what are they saying at like 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. So I was like, I need to get on. I was like, okay, and that's it. Then
Is there any chance that those people are also here on that group chat?
some of yeah.
I was once in that group chat because of the Campus Sunday, and it was like
Oh,
was on
yeah.
fire.
Oh yeah. So some of them are
Like
here.
I'll get 100 notifications from them.
In just in 30 minutes. Not even 30 minutes, 20 minutes.
Yeah, when everyone's logged in or everyone's online, so everyone's making a comment.
Yeah.
But let's see there.
Oh.
comment here. Oh. Now we have. Okay, you can read it.
Oh, sorry. Tita Ana said, sometimes it's a challenge for me to sacrifice or give up something for God. But when I realize how much Jesus has sacrificed for me, I get convicted. If he paid that price for me, then it shouldn't be an issue for me to give him what is actually his.
Yes,
That's my mom.
actually.
That's my mom.
we have your cheerleader right here. But actually, that's true. When Hannah was saying that, you know, if you realize how much Jesus has sacrificed for you, he knows the cost, and it cost him his life.
Mhm.
But for us, it will cost us our time, our resources, but we're still holding back to God. I mean, compare life to your time, compare life to your money. I mean, Jesus' life is even more costly, but he was willing to do that. You know, all the things that God is asking us to do, he already did it. Yeah. And Myra, Myra says that's good. Okay. Is it
I know.
is it
Is
good
it?
about the scrolling? No, just kidding.
Oh.
Joyce made a comment, closing my eyes
I mean,
again.
that is true.
How about the others? What do you guys do when you guys first wake up in the morning? What's the first thing that you do? Mika says, I snooze my alarm when I wake up.
That is true.
That's
This is
true.
my alarm too.
But that's even giving our time. Maybe giving the first to God is giving our time to, instead of, you know, sometimes I have to, you know, do you guys count your, how many hours will you have when you sleep?
Oh,
And
when
then
you
how
sleep?
how many hours before you wake up? Because
Oh,
do
you
that.
do.
You-
Like, I only get this amount of sleep, and then I was like, I'm tired.
Yeah. Maybe about, no, I was just thinking maybe about giving God first is just really waking up earlier than usual, just to spend the first few minutes of your time with the Lord. Because sometimes we might say that we don't have time, but look at our screen time.
Clock that. Sorry.
But look at our screen time. We might say that we don't have time, but the first thing that we do is post on social media, right? And Sachi made a comment too.
Go back to sleep.
Go back to sleep. Yeah. So when we give God our first, it's a way of showing that our dependence is on Him, not on money, not on what we can control. We declare that He is our ultimate source and security, trusting that God will provide for everything that follows. So we're declaring that our trust is not what's in our hands, but the one who placed it there. Yeah, and I remember this this conversation that I have with you. I don't know if I can share it. Maybe when because Uriel is looking for a job, but
Oh.
when we were
Sorry.
sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Talking about, no, hold on, like a part-time.
Yeah.
But I love it when we were talking about this, and even before stewardship season, right?
Yeah.
And then he
It was
said,
way before Victory Group started.
yeah, even way Victory Group started. So he was saying, talking about wealth, what cost you the more, and what's the first thing? You know, he made a decision. He said that every interview that he was going into, he was saying that, you know, I can work except Friday and Sunday.
Friday nights.
Friday nights and Sunday. Friday night because they have their music practice, and Sunday because, you know, that's
It's
when
the
he
day of the
goes to
Lord.
church. Yeah. And I really appreciate that with you. And you know, even if it cost him, even with us, maybe I didn't mention you, I don't know your story, but maybe just like you, spending more time with the Lord, giving Him first. Like you're cutting your work time just to spend more time with the Lord, or maybe discipling someone, putting Him first, trusting Him with your tithes instead of just worrying or taking things in your control. Yeah. Any comment with that, with your job?
Oh, yeah. I still hasn't found it. They all rejected me. I did, after that, I interviewed like twice again. They said, oh, you need someone who's full-time. I was like, sorry, I can't.
See?
So,
Yeah.
yeah, I just can't do that.
Good job. Joyce made a comment. Sachi, we're all living the same life.
At this point.
At this point. But how about you guys? Maybe you can make a comment. How can you offer your first to the Lord?
Comment, guys.
Okay, how can you offer your first fruit to the Lord? Whether you're a student or you're an adult, what has God has been speaking to you? Because I remember what Pastor Kit was saying. First, meaning He's your priority. He goes first. You give the first attention to Him. So how could you give Him your first?
Well, what is yours?
Wait, let me read Jerome first. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Here, I was waiting for your uncle's comment. Okay.
Okay. Tito Jerome said, giving your first moments in the morning to God is giving your life to Him. A new perspective that turns each new day into an act of worship. That shift from I have to start my day to I get to start my day with God transforms ordinary time into sacred time. A simple habit with deep spiritual meaning. Oh,
Wow.
Wow.
Any comment?
that was pretty good. That was good.
But that was good. Thank you, Jerome. Here. We have a comment. Gabby says, Uriel, my dad wants me to tell you that he commends you for making a commitment because that means you know your priorities.
Oh, thank you, Tito Tony.
Yeah. Yeah. And let's see.
Oh.
Kevin says, oh wow,
Tito Kevin
very
said-
multitask.
I know.
He's our live stream today, but he's making a comment.
Okay. Tito Kevin said, I'm imagining dependence is also letting go of our security and comfort. Imagine instead of selling those first fruits for money or using it to satisfy our own hunger and desire, we surrender and depend on Him instead of instant security.
Yes. Any comment?
No, any comment from you?
Pretty good. And then I'll make a comment after. Mika says, okay, read Mika's.
Mika says, giving God my first means taking away distraction and fully giving your attention to Him wholeheartedly. That was
oh
Michael.
my
That was
God,
Michael.
good. And that's true. Maybe those distractions holds weight in your life, right?
Yeah.
And maybe it's time for you to give that up and
Well-
give your whole heart to the Lord.
What about you? What's your answer?
How do I, while you guys are typing, maybe giving my first is also the time. Because I don't know if I shared this before. My love language is time. So,
Oh, I'm just high-fiving because.
yeah. Okay.
Not because, yeah, I'm just
No, my
high-fiving.
love language is time. So, the way I give love to my Lord, to our God, is spending time with Him. That's how I worship and honor the Lord, by spending the first thing in the morning. And my prayer is always like, because I always do this, my prayer is that, Lord, help me not to do this out of obligation. Help me to really hear you and have that intimacy with you this morning, this start of my day. So, how about you?
I shared mine.
Oh yeah, okay. Maybe you have. Oh, Zeb. Oh,
Oh,
now,
Zeb's-
now she has an account.
Yeah, she
Okay.
has.
That was quick. She made an
I'm
account
pretty
right
quick.
away for prayer night. See?
Okay, let's read this. Giving my first means instead of buying Robux, use my money for time.
Come on, Zeb.
Yeah. I'm a Robux.
And even with students, I'm not apologetic when we have our victory group, we encourage one another for them to do their tithes as well. That's how they give their first as well. You guys get your allowances. What's the first thing you buy? Boba or giving your tithes? Oh, and they hide their boba, right? What are you doing first with your allowance? And I encourage people, really start with your allowance. Start with what you have, giving your first to the Lord. And then, when you are working, then you get to do that as well.
Yeah. We have a lot of comments.
Okay. Yeah.
By
Joyce. Okay, you can read it.
the Joyce. For me, first and best is not just about putting God first, but being intentional that when I spend time with God, it's just Him, no other distractions, which could be hard since I tend to multitask or have a short attention span.
Yeah.
That is true, because
Giving God your first, like for example, you're reading your Bible and then ding,
yeah, like throw it away.
there's a notification right away. Lord, I'm giving your first, but wait, hold on. There's
Maybe
someone who
text.
texted
Maybe
me.
text.
Or someone, I can't stop. Let me just read the notifications first.
Mhm.
No. Giving God our first is really giving our time, our wholehearted time. Okay, we have Carl. Oh, wow.
said-
Our live audiences are very
No.
alive.
Very, very nice. We should do this often.
Wow.
No, the live-
Pastor Kid, we should do
No,
this.
the live audience, the live audience, the live audience.
No. Okay.
Giving God Carl said, giving God my first can be reflected by how we spend our time. We don't make excuses in spending time to sleep, to work, and our hobbies, so we shouldn't make excuses like that when spending time with Him. Through prayer and
Yes.
devotion. We don't eat once a week, so we shouldn't treat our time with God the same way.
Yes. Any comment with that?
Yeah, I mean, where is it? Oh yeah, I mean, what do you call this? That is true, because like sometimes I caught myself just spending time on my guitar and everything, but I don't. Sometimes I don't read the word. I just spend my time on guitar and play games. So that is a wake up call. It's like conviction.
Convicted.
Yeah, conviction.
Yeah, convicted. And I'm glad the word is convicting us as well. Not just you guys, but even us. So let's say here. It's easy to give, talking about dependence on God, right? It's easy to give when we have extra, when there's enough left over in our bank account, when the bills are already paid, or when everything feels secure. But that's not the kind of giving God calls us to. True dependence doesn't wait for the surplus. It starts with trust. Lord, you come first before my needs, before my plans, before my comfort. Because actually, it's easy to give out of the abundance, out of your surplus, but it's really going to be tested. What's your priority? What's the first thing that you're willing to give up for the Lord, or honoring Him with your first? So we can see here, again, it starts with worship. This is how we worship the Lord. This is how we honor Him. Treat it as you are worshiping Him. And a life of surrender. You're willing to let go of what cost you the most, whether that's your time, that's your resources, that's your ambition, and then living a life of surrender followed by
Dependence.
dependence.
Yeah.
Choose a life that is dependent on Him. And then again, you go back to worship, having that attitude or heart decisions. Then you're going to go back to worship again. And it's all circling. It's all circle. It's just going on and on. Worship, surrender, dependence.
Circle of life.
Yes. And as a conclusion, it's from command to a promise. Proverbs 3:10. Can you read it, Uriel?
3:10. Then your barns will be filled with plenty, and your vats will be bursting with wine.
Yes. So promise is full and blessed, meaning you'll have joy, peace, and contentment. This is not prosperity gospel. That if you give $1, you're gonna get $10,000.
Yes.
It's not. But a life that is full and blessed, a life that is full with joy, peace, and whatever you have, you're contented with that. This verse reveals a connection between obedience
Promise.
and promise. But notice, it's not a formula. That's what Pastor Kit said. It's not a formula, but a principle. God isn't giving us a transaction. He's inviting us into a relationship of trust. So when we honor Him with our first and best, we're not buying blessings or trying to earn His favor. So when you give remember, you're not gonna be entitled for that. When you give your first and best to God, it's not gonna be transaction, but a relationship of trust. And the result is, can you read it for
Yeah.
me?
Transformation, heart that is positioned under God's care and control.
Yes. So when you worship, you surrender, you depend on God, it's you who's changing. It's your heart being formed under God's care, that He's gonna take care of you and He's in control of whatever you need. Yeah. Any comment before we end? Or how about you guys? Do you have any comment? Our live audiences?
Any comments, guys?
Any comment? Just heart.
Yeah, they just said heart.
Good. I think they're excited to pray.
Yeah, I
and
think they're
eat.
excited to pray, yeah.
And eat.
Of course.
But any comment before we end?
I mean, as like the word, our word of transformation is that, what do you call this? When you basically you worship God, you surrender, and then you dependence. You choose to be dependent on Him. He will transform you. Like you're in a cocoon right now, and you're gonna turn into a butterfly when you meet with God.
Yeah. And the butterfly is kind of like, you're going to be Christ-like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's the heart, like your heart now willing to trust. Your heart now is willing to worship, surrender, and depend on God.
Yeah.
Meaning your heart is under God's control. You're willing to trust Him, whatever it takes. Even if it costs you, even if it's not easy for you, but you always go back with that circle. Starts with worship. Yeah. Any more oh, your
Oh.
uncle. Yeah.
Oh.
Make a comment again.
Well, Tito Jerome said, I really love this discussion. It reveals where our hearts truly are. It's easy to say I give my first and best to the Lord, but the real challenge comes every morning. Each new day tests our obedience and reminds us to truly give Him our first in everything.
Yes. Any comment?
Ooh. This is for
What?
for me. I don't know. No, just kidding. No comment.
No comment?
Yeah. You have comments?
Yeah.
Okay.
And actually, that's true. When he said, it's easy to say that we give our first and best, but I remember what Pastor Kate was saying. Look at your calendar. Look at your bank account. Look at your credit card. What's your priority?
That's me.
Or Apple said, our giving, whether it's in time, talents, or treasure, reflects the level of trust we have in God. Amen. That's why it was a journey of trust. And remember what I said in the beginning? Every giving decision is a decision to trust.